Hey Grizzlies, I'm Ned Colegrove, Assistant Athletics Director for External Operations here at Georgia Gwinnett College. Well, today we're pretty excited. We're going to take you through the brand new GrizzlyAthletics.com. This is a project that we've been working very hard on to bring our fans the absolute best web experience possible. Our partners at SID Help have worked very hard with us to produce a site and a design that looks like none other in the country, and we're confident that you'll see why in just a little bit here. You know, we've really focused on a streamlined approach that's going to bring you the very latest, all the information with Grizzly Athletics. You know, we know change can be a little difficult, especially for some of you that may be on our site just about every day, but we're confident, like we said, that once you get to using it and after you see the tutorial here today, that you'll be excited by everything that our new site has to offer. Today we're going to take you through the desktop version of our new site. We will also have a mobile version, and we will also have, for the first time, iPhone and Android apps that you'll be able to download. Today we'll take you through the desktop version. The apps will launch just after the main website launches, so we're excited to get started today. The URL has not changed, still GrizzlyAthletics.com, and this is still the very best place for you to come to follow all the latest with our program. So what has changed? Well, we wanted to place an emphasis on a very streamlined experience, as you'll notice, where you can easily access all the content you're looking for. Our mission was to make nearly everything you could possibly want available in under 2 clicks on our entire website. We wanted you to have a better experience for all of our video content and social media, which we'll show you in just a moment. So after you watch this tutorial and spend some time on our site, if you think there's something we've missed or any feedback you have, shoot us a note. We'll show you details on how to do that just a little bit. We can't wait to hear what you think. So let's get started a little bit more on our site. This, as you'll see, is our main homepage, GrizzlyAthletics.com, right here. This will be your one-stop shop to see everything the very latest and get inside all the action. You'll notice that for most every window size, there is actually no scroll bar at all on the homepage. Nothing gets lost below the fold because we've streamlined everything on our design to show everything above it. So this area right here, this large section with nice photos in it, is what we call our main rotator. This will be your very latest news and headlines with the Grizzlies. This will be day-to-day stories, recaps, results, look-aheads, previews, things like that. The rotator can be changed. So along the left-hand side here, you'll have 3 different options. It'll default to the headlines when you come to the site. Your next option down here is videos from the Grizzly Digital Network. So here, all of a sudden you click on it and you'll see the main rotator will swap out automatically to the latest videos from Matt Mahoney and his hard-working team with the Grizzly Digital Network. They're really doing an excellent job, and we really wanted to spotlight all of our video content right on our homepage of our website. So this is all of our latest video. As you'll see here, this does have a scroll bar along the side. So you can watch the main video, the first one that might play, right here in the portal. Audio, video, the whole deal. Fast forward, rewind. There's Matt, Coach Hodges, right here in the portal. If you want to watch the next video, pick it out from the right-hand side, and it'll play right here in the portal, just like the other. So we really are excited by what this will allow us to do. We'll get into more of sport-specific playlists in a little bit. So this is still, again, on our main homepage. So you have your headlines, you have your videos, and the next, which we're excited about, of course, is our social media. We want you to give us your feedback and get more involved than ever before. So the social media is right on our main homepage with our Facebook, our Twitter, and our Instagram widgets, all embedded right here in our main rotator. So you can go right here, scroll the very latest on our Facebook page. You can share, comment, like, or go to our full page right from this widget. Same thing with Twitter. All of the latest tweets with Grizzly Athletics are going to show up right here in this stream. And you can go right to our full Twitter page or reply and interact with the tweets right here. On the right-hand side is all of our Instagram photos. So the very latest from our Instagram account. Click on a photo and it'll take you right to the Instagram page. Check out that photo. So as we reload the home page here, as you see, if everything's so streamlined, where did we put all the rest of the content? Everything lives within our site under these 2 main options, under sports and under Inside. So as we get through them in just a little bit, we'll show you everything that lives under these two subheadlines. A little bit more about the homepage. You'll have here on the right-hand side what we call our Pride Bar. So this is all of the information that we have about, that we'll add in here about national championships, awards. These are links to the facilities, slideshows, how to join the Grizzly Club, national championships. This is a little bit about polls, Grizzlies in the rankings, and we'll add this content and swap it out. This will automatically change each time you load the site. Above it, we're pretty excited we'll have our countdown. So this will be the countdown, a little bit similar to what we had on grizzlyathletics.com, but this is an updated version that will actually count down only to the next live event that we're hosting on the Grizzly Digital Network. So Matt and his team have coverage of a certain event. This is the countdown to that next event that they have in their portal, and it has a link right here to watch it. So when it comes time to the game, you come into the website 4 or 5 minutes before the game time starts. You can go right here, click on the link, and enjoy the action. It'll take you right to the portal. Above that, we have our sponsor area. So all of our proud sponsors with Grizzly Athletics are cycled through our sponsor section. You can click inside and find a listing of all the complete sponsors. Along the bottom of our site, again, our partner SID Help, our web host, and the folks that helped us design such a neat site. Official online home of Georgia Gwinnett College Athletics, and then some helpful links to Georgia Gwinnett College, ggc.edu, and then some NAIA and AII links. So to the Play NAIA site, the AI site, and of course to the NAIA.org. So we're really excited about the functionality of this homepage and really feel like you'll be able to come here and access a lot of content just by coming right to grizzlyathletics.com. As we mentioned, we want everything to be just a couple of clicks away. So let's dive into the site a little bit more. So you come here, say you want to read more about the Grizzlies knocking off Faulkner in baseball. It was a great game. Click here on full story. You've got the headline. This will take you right into the recap of that game. So it has all the article, recap, and text on the left side. The right side, this might be a picture. This might be a YouTube clip. This might be anything else, some media from that event. Below that, you'll have a quick link to our box, the quick box score. So you get all the basics that you need to know just in this window here. Georgia Gwinnett knocks off Faulkner. If you want to see a little bit more about the stats, you can click on full stats, and it'll take you to the full box score with options for individual stats, play-by-play, different things, the line score for the game. So you can see all that you wanted to on the Grizzlies win over Faulkner. So if we go to one of our sport homepages, I mentioned our sports and our inside tabs. We'll go back to the homepage here just to show you. So you come to grizzlyathletics.com. You want to know just about the baseball team. You can come down here to our men's sports, click on baseball, the baseball link. It'll take you to the sport homepage just for baseball. You'll notice the countdown stays over here, and that's because the next event in the portal is baseball. If you're on a different sport, that won't show. So for the sport that's next, the countdown will remain for that next event. Also, what's customized for this page is while the headlines, of course, are just the baseball results and upcoming games and the latest stories with baseball, the GDN Videos tab is also just pulling from our baseball-only stories. So these would be Matt's post-game interviews, some different practice reports, different things that we have going on with our baseball program. So that's the playlist that sits right in here. Again, you can interact and share your thoughts on social media as well. We have some more links across. You'll notice this bar will sit here, this middle green bar will sit here just on the sport pages. So that's not on our homepage, that's just for baseball, softball, etc. You've got links to head coach Brad Stromdahl. You can see the team schedule, roster, coaches, additional links, and this is where we'll have our season stats and other items. So if you go to the schedule page, you can scroll down and see all the Grizzlies' latest results. We'll have all the details loaded in here based on each game. Again, you get to the recap of that specific game, just like we showed you a little bit earlier. You go to the team roster page. Really like the way these turned out as well. You can come down and see the latest team roster. You can see all the players' information. Click on a specific player, and their bio blows up nice and large, and then we'll have all of their bio information, and then a link to the rest of the team roster, which will sit right below it. Below the roster, you have a link to our coaches, some quick thumbnails to get down to the coaches. So that's a little bit more about how those team pages interact specifically. Again, if you wanted to find out just about softball, it'll pop in here and have just the softball stories. Again, you notice that our countdown widget is no longer there because the latest game is for baseball on the Grizzly Digital Network. This will cycle through just our softball stories, our news, our recaps. You can cycle through and look at the latest. If there's a story that's past 4, so if it's not among the latest 4 stories here in the main rotator, you can always come down to additional links and then to news, and this will have all of the archives of softball news. So you can come down and find a story that you may have missed or you just wanted to read again under the additional links and then under news. Again, with the roster, coaches, different things that you can click on there. So we have a lot of different functionality with our team pages. The sports menu itself has quick links. So if you say we go back to our home page, this drop down, you're just hovering over sports. You can go a quick link to either clicking on this would bring you to the soccer homepage for men's soccer or right to their schedule, roster, or their news. A couple of the most common links that people are clicking on. So I can click on right on men's soccer and it's going to take me right into the men's soccer schedule. I don't have to click multiple times to get to their sport homepage. A couple other things that we wanted to highlight after our sports tab, certainly our inside athletics. So this is where everything else, all of the other pages and content live with Grizzly Athletics and all the things that you can find out about with the Grizzlies. So under the inside tab, we have flyouts. We have a flyout for all of the items here, and then it pops out again with information, kind of a sub flyout for that category. So everything again is very streamlined and fits into this space. So inside, we start with Grizzly Athletics, a little bit about our program. You can go to see more about our athletic director, Dr. Darren Wilson. You can go to our staff directory very easily. Jump on our staff directory, browse our staff, come down if you want to learn more about Dr. Wilson and see his bio. That's all right here. Under Inside again, in Grizzly Athletics, just some more information, our mission and values, the quick facts about the program, media relations, and compliance. Below that, the Grizzly Digital Network. So in addition to seeing a lot of the archive video right on our home pages, you can go to the full portals, the full channels. So you've got your live broadcasts. This will take you right to the full portal through Stretch Internet, our other partner, and all of Matt's work for the live games. Then our YouTube channel, which will have all of the archive content with all the different playlists that you'd like to select. So Matt's features on Inside Grizzly Athletics, or a report from the road, or if we have a special announcement, or any different features that Matt has going on will all live the full portal, full YouTube channel there. Below that, Grizzlies Live at Nuke's Eatery. We can't wait to have you come out and join us. We've got just a little bit more information on the show and different opportunities to come out and enjoy that. So again, just finishing up with the Grizzly Digital Network, the last thing, we have our DVD game orders and the different things to come in, pick your game, and see all the latest content with that. So if we go back to our homepage, some more things under Inside Athletics. Facilities. Obviously spotlight our beautiful facilities. So you click on the facilities and it gives you a nice landing page with a link to all of our different facilities and kind of some main quick facts and information about each one. Click on any one along the top, it'll have those pages, the information, and then you can click on the photo gallery just for that complex. So if I wanted to come back to baseball, click on the photo gallery. It'll load a photo gallery for just the baseball complex, and it'll play right in our browser. So you can cycle through along here on the left-hand side and cycle through the different pictures that we have. That was from our national championship opening round a season ago. So if we come back to our facilities page, again, you can see some kind of quick facts and information about whichever facility you want, and then of course see a photo gallery. If you want to see more about the building and the whole complex, you can cycle through our Grizzly Athletics photo gallery and you get the picture. Again, under Inside, we've got some more feature content in here. So our fan zone. This will have all the links to our official store, information on how to get tickets and season passes, our visitor's guide. Click on a visitor's guide, and this is a number of different features that will live right on our site. So this is the issue that we have embedded right on the page. You click to read the visitor's guide, it'll pop up full screen and give you information on how to get here, some of our corporate sponsors and restaurants to go check out in the area. just hit escape and it'll keep you right on grizzlyathletics.com. It'll keep you right in this tab. So more under Fan Zone, we have our Grizzly Game Bites newsletter, some little Grizzlies coloring items and things like that, and then of course you can download a couple of different wallpapers. Our Student Athletes tab. So this is going to be for all of our student athletes information, prospective student athletes, what to do when you get in, how to become eligible. If you're just trying to find out more information, plus for all of our current student athletes, you'll be able to go through, get the student athlete handbook, find out more about the academic center, and then like we talked about, current future student athletes, our sports medicine. James Williams, who does an excellent job, our head athletic trainer with our sports medicine staff, our partnerships with Gwinnett Medical Center and Sports Medicine South. A little bit more about our training staff there. This will also have, under student athletes, some forms that the student athletes can come in and fill out, both for when they get here to GGC and their exit surveys. So all the exit surveys on their experience will live right under here. The Varsity Club is for folks that are former student athletes that have played with us, that want to stay in touch with the program, can go in here, sign up, and stay involved, stay in touch on different events happening with the Grizzlies. Our Grizzly Club, of course, is our booster club for Grizzly Athletics. This has more information on the Grizzly Club, and then you can links right to the Give Now page, and then the different levels and benefits associated with joining the Grizzly Club, which we're excited to grow some more throughout the next year. Corporate sponsorship, I mentioned, our main sponsors are going to be rotating here in the top, kind of anchored on the homepage here, and on really any page on the site, anchored in the top bar. But if you want to see all of our current partners, you click on it here, and it'll take you to the page with all of our partners at the moment, and then a link to each of their different websites and more information about our proud supporters. Sponsorship opportunities, same idea. You can click on that and see the full list of sponsorship opportunities and things we have involved. The last thing under Inside, as you'll see here, we'll just take it back to the homepage for a second. Got your sports on the inside. We'll have our camps tab. So we'll have, as we get closer to summer camps, you can come on here and see what the Grizzly Athletics staff is putting together with their camps, baseball, softball, soccer, tennis. You'll have all that information right there under the camps tab here on our site. So if we go back to our homepage here, as we said, this is for you the fans. This is for our Grizzly fans out there, our players, our parents, our alumni, our growing Grizzly fan base, and we want to hear your feedback on the site. You're going to be the one experiencing it and using it every day, so we want to hear what you have to say. Whether you think maybe we left something out or something you think we ought to add, or if there's some information that you think should be presented in a different way, something else you want to access, or maybe it's just your comments and your general feedback, you can go ahead and get in touch with us in a number of different ways. Certainly you can join the conversation on social media just to give you general feedback, or if you wanted to ask a question, find us at Grizzly Athletics on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. Or you can go a step further, go ahead and send us an email. So if you come to the staff directory here under Grizzly Athletics, you can shoot me an email directly. You have all of our emails listed here. Go ahead and shoot me an email right here at ncolegrove@ggc.edu. Again, I'm Ned Colegrove, the Assistant Athletics Director for External Operations. So you come on my bio page right here, and there's my email. There's my phone number as well. Get in touch with us and send us your feedback on the website. We want to hear from you so we can make it the best experience possible. Again, we've been excited to show you the brand new grizzlyathletics.com. We really are excited to get going here, especially as it's a busy time for us with championship season, and really excited to bring all the latest content here to grizzlyathletics.com. One more thing we wanted to show you before we leave today, before we forget, for all your prospective Grizzlies out there, if you may be watching this and trying to find out more about how you might get involved with the program, on each sport we have recruiting forms. So under the additional links tab on, say, baseball, for example, click on recruiting, and it's going to take you right to a recruiting page where you can click which sport you might be interested in, hit continue, and again, our submission forms fill out all the information about yourself, why you might be interested in competing for the Grizzlies and attending Georgia Gwinnett College. It gets very detailed if you want it to, with all the latest statistics that you may have had in high school or prep, and then some information about the NAI's Eligibility Center. And then when you hit submit, when you're done with your form, that'll send that information right to our Grizzly coaches. So that's the quickest way to alert them of what you might have going on and your interest in becoming a Grizzly. So that's one last thing we just wanted to make sure we showed you. And again, that'll be on any of the sport homepages just under additional links. So that's all we have for you today. Thanks so much for joining us on the tutorial. Can't wait to have you on and experience the brand new GrizzlyAthletics.com. Go Grizzlies!